Hello students, good morning to all. Today I am going to teach you the next part of the topic summarizing. We have discussed earlier about the concept of summarizing. Summarizing, the word has been coined from the original word summary, sum up. That means substance, and how to write a summary has been discussed earlier. Today, in the connection of the previous session, I am going to deliver the lecture on its remaining part. I am Dr. S.R.BHARGAVA Associate Professor, Department of English. Summarizing. What we need in summarizing? Why is summarizing important? What are the benefits of summarizing? And how does it save time and energy, money also? So, when you summarize, you write down briefly what was written in the material source. That's important. When we are going to summarize, we have to note down briefly what has been written in the material source. Incorporate only the main points and supporting facts. We have to note down only the main points, not the complete lines, and supporting facts should be used as the highlighting main points. Review some examples of summarizing and paraphrasing so you can easily differentiate their concepts. Review is important because reviewing some examples of summary or paraphrasing, we can make easily differentiate their concepts. We can interpret the meaning of summarizing and its similarity with paraphrasing. Read your material and comprehend it. During summarization, we have to study the material and try to understand its essence. So, in summarizing, reading of the material and comprehending it become very essential. Like paraphrasing, you would want to also use our own words or language to avoid plagiarism, literary theft. This should be avoided. So we have to use our own words, own language, so that we can put brevity in the sense. And we have to avoid confusing or literal same to same paraphrase. Before you start to summarize, you should take only what is essential to your reader and include them in your paper. The writer again advises us to start the summary, but the important fact is that we have to keep the readers in our mind, because before summarizing, the comprehension, the understanding of the mentality of the reader is very important. And so far as the presentation of the paper is concerned, we have to keep the readers in our mind. Omit carefully unnecessary details that may lead confusion to your reader. This is very important in summarizing, because omit means avoid, delete, remove. Unnecessary details in the paragraph should be avoided, omitted, removed, because they create confusion and provide ambiguity. Look for summarizing and paraphrasing examples to give you insight on how to write them correctly. Look for summarizing. We have to point out the main points, the main things to summarize, to paraphrase, and find out their examples so that we can feel the insight how to write a summarizing correctly. So, before summarizing, we have to note down and get the hints of summarizing, paraphrasing, etc. Do not forget to cite your sources. We have to remember the sources, material sources, so that we can add them during summary. So we are advised not to forget examples in the sources. This will depend on what style of writing you are using. All this depends on the style we are using our summarization. So summarizing has become very important. What to use and what not to use, what to avoid and what to adopt. Summarizing. When you summarize, you write down briefly what was written in the material source, incorporate only the main points and supporting facts. These lines through PPT can make you feel that you are going to summarizing a paragraph. I review some example of summarizing, paraphrasing, so you can easily differentiate their concepts. Okay, read the material and comprehend it. Like paraphrasing, you would want to use also your own words or language to avoid plagiarism. And in the next diagram, we see how we can move ahead while doing summarizing. There are some rules and there are some exceptions. Rules. What rules say? Rules for summarizing include only important information. We should not describe roundabout, exaggerated, lengthy sentences, but only important information regarding the theme, regarding the subject should be noted down. Combine ideas when writing a summary. Combine ideas. It should be our practice or effort to combine ideas so that we can make a well-knit structure of the summarizing. Add connective words for clarity and coherence. Clarity. There should be transparency. The language should be clear. There should nothing be unintelligible, ambiguous, or hidden words in the. There should be a complete understanding of the style of the words and the connectivity of the words provide clarity and coherence. Well knit structure. Use category terms instead of a list of words. Use category terms instead of a list of words. For example, use furniture for chair, sofa, or table. The mean is to say that the category terms should be used. If we are going to mention the lengthy list, we have to avoid them because category terms, the group, the list of words should be avoided. Only the category works the whole thing. For example, use furniture for chair, sofa, or table. Use furniture for chair, sofa, or table. If we use chair, sofa, table, it will take a lengthy sentence, take time. But if we have the category terms, we save time, money, and energy. So, in summarizing, the collective noun should be used in the place of in lengthy, confusing words. What a summary does not contain. We should not use unnecessary or extravagant words. Your opinion. Material directly copied or quoted. We should avoid the opinion or the copy paste notes because quotations or copy paste notes decrease the effect in the summary. What do you think the author should have said? If you want to say something and you think that has been already told by the writer, you should not use them because it is already there. Summarizing examples. In this diagram, we see that the original piece of the work is Tom and Bill were walking to school. They passed over a bridge as they did every day. But on this day, the river was full, the water was clear, and the sun was shining in a cloudless sky. Tom said, "Let us go fishing." Bill was not so sure. "We have a test today, shouldn't we go to class?" "Nonsense," said Tom. "You only live once. A day like this won't come along again." Bill was not sure. This was a good idea, but suddenly a fish jumped from the sparkling water. He decided Tom was right. They should definitely skip class on such a nice day. This is original piece. And the summary, there are three summaries for the original paragraph. The first summary is Tom and Bill were walking to school on a beautiful day. Tom thought they should go fishing. Bill thought they should go to school because they had a test. Tom thought it would be shame to waste the day. Bill finally agreed. Okay. Summary 2. Walking to school on a nice day, Tom couldn't resist skipping school and going fishing. Bill only agreed because of Tom's persuasions and the nice day. And third summary, two friends decided to skip school and go fishing. So we have three types of summary for single paragraph. Examples of summarizing. Summaries are much shorter than the original sources. It's obviously true that summaries are 1/3 part of the whole passage. 1/3 in the sense that only the essence should be there, literary meaning should be there, and the only include the main ideas. The summary should be in your own words. Original. Every year, Nigerians and people from around the world look forward to the Arangangu Fishing Festival. The 4-day events begin as a way to bring neighboring villages together in a peace during the last 3 days at the festival. People enjoy a motor rally, cannon races, and a fair. People dance to traditional music and watch many different sporting events. The fishing competition happens on the last day of the festival. Thousands line up along the banks of the Sekoto River with nets to catch fish. Summary. The Agongo Fishing Festival is an important Nigerian holiday. This festival is an opportunity for people to come together and enjoy many activities. Students, we have seen how the necessary original and content words are used, but we should have not used the lengthy proverbial phrases. Only the collective things, nouns should be used there. Opinion should be avoided as far as possible, but the essence should be there. In the original piece, the minimum short and sweet summary is very important because it enhances the effect and loses the bad effect. So, summary is like paraphrasing but should be used with the proper formation and it will be help in saving energy, time and money. Thanks students, you have listened my lecture carefully and got the essence. Thanks again for your nice cooperation. Thanks.